What's up guys, it's Nick, or SeriousFerox, and I am bringing you a team deathmatch on Havana. I am also bringing you some sniper gameplay, and we're going to be using the L96 with Acog, dual wielding CZ75s, Ghost, Steady Aim Pro, and Marathon, and the kill streaks we're running I think are 3-4-5. The main reason for that is obviously because I'm using a sniper. That's really going to mess up my KD, and I'm probably going to die a lot, or so I thought anyway. So I decided to put on the lower kill streaks, see what I can do with it, and yeah, so we're going 3-4-5, spy plane, counter UAV, counter UAV, counter spy plane, and care package. So yeah, this is the game. What I'm going to talk about is just sniping in general on this game, and why I don't do it. In Modern Warfare Reflex, I used to snipe a lot. Sniping was kind of my thing in Modern Warfare Reflex. M4A3 was my favourite gun, followed by the Barrett 50 cal. Got Red Tiger for the M4A3, so you can see I used it quite a lot. And yeah, so used it a lot, and then just before Black Ops came out, just before they released the beta thing, they announced that they're going to try and nerf quickscoping. Obviously they got sick of seeing some miniature grizzes jumping off of Grandma's house trying to do a 720 double YY ladder shot, no scope, fakey bounce, triple across the map or something. So they got bored of that and decided they were going to make sniping more realistic, or so they thought anyway. But in a way it is more realistic. Like for example, in the game, if you have your crosshairs aligned on some guy's head and you zoom in to look down your scope in the sniper, what it will do is it will move the crosshairs on the scope off of the guy's head, either left, right, up or down, and they won't be exactly on the guy's head, so you have to readjust really quickly and then fire. But what they also did was they randomised the bullet trajectory. They randomised the bullet, or the bullet's flight, I'll just say, within the first second of scoping in. So you can scope in and you can try and quick scope, but your bullet's going to fly off in a random direction and you don't know where it's going to go, so chances are it's going to miss your target. Also bringing into account the offset that the crosshairs have when you're looking down your scope makes it really difficult to quick scope, as you can imagine. But that doesn't happen on the Wii, like the offset with the crosshairs. I'm not sure about the randomised bullet flight. I'm not sure about that, but the snipers do seem to be quite inaccurate, especially when no scoping on the Wii. So theoretically you can quickscope with a regular scope and an Acog or whatever, but I'm not quite sure. It doesn't really work out for me, and I used to be able to do it quite a lot in Modern Warfare Reflex. If you watch my older videos, then you'll get an idea. So yeah, so I think they tried to make it more realistic by doing all this, because if you were a real sniper in real life and you had the gun in your hand and you were running around, and then you tried to 360 off a building and no-scope someone, well, first of all, I think you might die from jumping off the building, if it's more than 2 stories high, and or break your leg or something like that, and chances are you probably wouldn't make the shot unless you were incredibly lucky, and the guy that got shot was unlucky. So, first things first, they've made it so that doesn't really happen, obviously by making the random bullet trajectory. And also, if you were to just bring up a sniper to your eyes, like bring up the scope to your eyes, the scope wouldn't be exactly where you were thinking it was aiming. Like if you go, oh, there's a guy in the distance, and you bring up the scope and it's exactly on the guy, then you're an incredibly good sniper, but chances are it's probably not, and you're going to have to readjust slightly before you take your shot. Probably hold your breath and do whatever else. So they've tried to make it as realistic as possible, and in some ways that's a good thing, meaning that only the people that have like assault rifles and SMGs and LMGs can run around, and even shotguns can like run around and destroy. And if you want to be a sniper, then you've got to be sneaky, you've got to be strategic, and you've got to know your surroundings very, very well. Well, Treyarch have done that, okay, but they did disappoint a lot of people when they said there wasn't going to be quickscoping, because there's a huge community of quickscopers and trick shots and no scopers and whatever else, and just snipers in general, and obviously made famous by like big montages like the Grizz's Matrix and Matrix Reloaded, and all these other really big montages. So there's a really big community, and obviously they disappointed a lot of people. But what I say is, I don't think they're gonna patch it much. I don't think quickscoping's gonna actually come back the way it was in like Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2 especially. So I don't know what to look forward to in the future, but I have heard that they might be patching it. That's a big might. So, you know, keep an eye out for that, and if that happens, then maybe you'll get more sniping gameplay from me. But as of now, I'm not going to snipe again unless I'm feeling crazy. This game was actually really good. The game that I recorded before this, I went 1 in 6 and then rage quit because I got really pissed off. I was just like, oh my god, this is not working! Oh my god! And then rage quit. But no, it wasn't quite like that. It was just like, oh, I'm bored of this now, so forget this. And I left. And I'm going to say, I don't know if I said this already, this is like my second take trying to do this commentary, and I don't know if I've said this already, but I'm playing with Snake2250, and you guys probably know him. On PureGamerCinema, you guys probably know him for the free-for-all videos that he put up, and the other videos. And my channel, guys, you might not be so familiar with him, but go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. On my channel video, I'll leave a link in the description, and on PureGamerCinema, go and find his videos and watch those. I'm saying that because this is up on both channels. It's up on my channel and PureGamerCinema. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, we are coming up to the end of the game. As you will probably see within the next few seconds, me absolutely failing with the sniper, taking so long to kill this guy that I end up getting the final kill with a knife. So we won 7,500 to 3,000. Snake absolutely destroyed the other team, and I went 16-6. And right now, what should be coming up on your screen is a picture of my combat record. You can see the last 3 games, 1.08, 0.17, and whatever this KD is, I think it's 2.6 something. So, thank you guys, and thanks for listening. I will see you guys later.